Our last team that we speak about now is Punjab. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Like, what do you say? You look at that team, and we speak about match winners, right? You look at that team, and it is studded. It's packed to the rafters with match winners. And yet they're not winning the matches, right? I mean, they came very close this year. They can look back and they can say that, we won 7 and we were at 14 points, and one more win and we would have qualified. But it was just on the days. It's, again, context, right? It's on the days, Joy, that they get it wrong, that they get it so frustratingly wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, look, they went with the Birmingham Phoenix batting approach, which is that you keep hitting. And when the first match, when they did it, if you remember the first match, Bangalore scored 205. They chased it down. And I think the highest score by a single batsman in that Punjab innings is about 43 or 44. Everyone gets runs. So they 40s and 20s, and everyone is looking at them and saying, this is the new order of T20 batting. Guys coming out here, performing their roles and getting out. And then it starts to go wrong for them. I mean, Rajapakse was there, then Bairstow comes in, Rajapakse goes out, but they're fragile in the top order. Shah Rukh Khan goes completely off. And Odean Smith just proves that he's a bit one-dimensional. So once batsmen get to like him, or even bowlers understand that he's going to try and back everything, he's simply not the impact that he had in the beginning. And then suddenly it all falls apart. And while I thought Livingstone was absolutely sensational, I thought not enough from enough people.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, they seem to have, they changed their strategy. They will go, if you're going after one belief, Harsha, and you have one philosophy, you've got to give that your best. You can't suddenly just become the opposite and say, all right, now we want stability and solidity. You can alter it a bit. You can't go 180 on your philosophy mid-tournament.
It's like saying, I'm going to have a 100% equity portfolio. Like, oh, market down, okay, debt kharido. That was Punjab to me, because they worked on the principle that in any case, whatever you do, you will win. If you're a good side, you will win 60-65% of your matches. You will lose 30% of your matches, come what may. So let's go boom, 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 boom. When we win, we win. But we should be prepared to lose 30% of our matches, right? 30% of 14 matches is you lose 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just gone up a little bit. You lose 5, you're still winning 9 games. That's taking you through. But then you've got to stay with that. To stay with that, they needed to play an Odean Smith at number 7. Now, when Bairstow comes back, you've got Bairstow, Rabada, Odean Smith, Livingstone. There's no place for Rajapaksa. So what do you do instead of Rajapaksa? That was Shah Rukh Khan. If Shah Rukh Khan had played that role that Rajapaksa did, because remember, out of syllabus, out of planning, they found a gem.
Jitesh.
Punjab have found a gem in Jitesh Sharma.
Jitesh, yes.
He's filled so many slots for them. So if Shah Rukh has done well, they don't need to play Rajapaksa. You play Odean Smith. Livingstone's giving you 2 overs every game. Tell Odean Smith, I only want 2 from you in the middle overs, but dude, go back and give me 4 or 5 innings a season.
Yeah,
but
true.
I don't know what it is with Punjab, because when you started off saying Punjab, and I said, Punjab, I don't know.
Yeah. That's I don't know. I just don't understand what goes on there, because they've got the fabulous players. They've got their, like we said, bank in Shikhar Dhawan. He's going to give you a 450 plus run season. So he does that. He gives you the solidity at the top. You've got all the people firing, and then they're dropping people again. They're chopping and changing. And I don't think they had any big kind of injury concern or anything.
And Indian core. Indian core, you've got a top gun at the top in Shikhar Dhawan. You've got a top gun at the bottom in Arshdeep Singh. Yeah. But Rahul Chahar didn't deliver for them. And
let's talk about their captain. Their captain, again, like Hyderabad, the captain who just couldn't get any form going at all, and just then slipped himself down the batting order. And, a good guy, a good batter, again, heavy lies the head that wears the crown. And I think that has happened to Punjab as well. When you have a captain who can't find form, and you kind of see that right down the thing. You have a captain that can't really, you need a captain that overperforms, right? Who optimizes his own talent.
Absolutely. Right? Didn't get 200 runs. And the other thing was that I think for his team's sake, he was switching himself up and down the order, because, they wanted Bairstow to open. So he went up, he went down. He never looked comfortable. He just never looked comfortable. And I think he was trying very hard to be a team player, but it was impacting his batting as well. And I think that sometimes it's that bind that you get yourself into. Perhaps they might just think about saying that suppose we release him from captaincy and say, okay, go and be the batsman that you used to be. You were a destructive top order batsman. For him not even to be in the discussion now, when the Indian team is being discussed, is just, I mean, for a guy who was 2 seasons back, perhaps one of our hottest young prospects, that's just it's a bit of a shame.